In this section, let's look at creating a good workflow for practicing our JavaScript. First off, we'll need to set up our web browser. And although we will be testing our programs on all web browsers to ensure the compatibility, for development purposes, I prefer Firefox. And I prefer Firefox because of the excellent development tools. And let's just open up the console towards that. So if you hit Control-Shift-K in Firefox, then that will bring up the console here. You can see other areas in this console, near the console. You can see any network requests. You can look at the performance, and you can also review the CSS on the page. The main place that we'll be spending time is in the console. So this console will reveal to us any errors and warnings that occur as our program runs. So we are going to do our development in a browser, and as we make changes to our code and we rerun the page, the errors or warnings will show up here. So a good workflow is to have your editor of choice, and I tend to use Sublime Text. So using Sublime Text, I write my code here, save it. So Control-S to save. And then going back to the page here, I just reload the page and then watch for any errors that arise. It is important to clear the cache every now and then. So you'll find this under Settings. And if we go to Privacy and Security, then down here, Clear Data. That's what we want to do. So we clear the data in the browser so that when we rerun the site, we know that the current code changes are present. So if we hit Control F5, then that's going to reload the page, and that's going to guarantee that the system has read the current files that we've just saved. Otherwise, it might be loading an old instance of our files, and it might not be giving us the correct warning messages. So this is not something we have to do all the time. So every now and then, if we are not seeing the expected results, then we go ahead, clear data, and refresh the page. And then we can be sure that we are looking at the most recent instance of the program we've written. So this is now looking at a fixed website, if you like. But what we also often want to do is use files that are stored on our local machines. And we'll look at, in the next video, the creation of the files and setting up a file system to do our testing on our program.